Hi Taurus, this is your reading for May 2020. Happy birthday to those of you sun sign Tauruses who have birthdays in May. Let me know when your birthday is. I will try my very best to respond and wish you a happy birthday in the comment section below. Happy birthday, but also this reading is for sun, moon and rising signs as well. So yes, we are going to get started and we're going to see what is coming through for you, Taurus. And also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you'd like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be down below as well. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention bracelets are on Etsy. So as I mentioned, free reading giveaway, private paid readings, and then also intention bracelets. So I'm actually wearing two of them right here. I'm wearing the 2020 energy bracelet and also the Attract Better Days bracelet. These are handmade by me. These are meditated with sage. They're sent out by me, free international shipping. And if you want to see the reviews and see how these bracelets work, do check out my Etsy shop. Link will be in the description box below. There's so many different items on there, different bracelets, etc. Definitely do check out the reviews. That's all I've got to say on that, to see how other people have seen results with them. But yes, there are some more dainty ones, and then there's a few more sort of bigger, kind of chunkier statement bracelets as well. But there's just so many different items on there, so do check that out if you're interested. And we're going to get started. So Taurus, let's have a look and see what is coming through for your reading. I feel good energy, I really do. Ace of Swords, a confession. Sorry, I know I just said that in such a dramatic way, but I feel like it's going to be dramatic. That's the thing, is it's going to be dramatic. Someone here is going to confess something to you and you're going to be like, wow. It's almost like you knew this, right? It could be someone that maybe you've had a crush on, or maybe someone you're in a situation with. It could be a friend or a family member, but this is something you already know in your heart. You're just waiting for them to say this to you. There is a confession. And it's going to bring you victory because you're going to be like, wow, my intuition was on point. So there is something here, Taurus, in May, where you're going to think to yourself, well, you told me that. It feels like a good victory, but I already knew that. So interesting. Wow, so if this is not too, personal, definitely do let me know in the comment section below if this happens to you, for sure. I would love to know because, tarot connects in such weird and wonderful and beautiful and divine ways where it connects. So let's have a look and see actually what more information we can get out in regards to this. But it's something that you intuitively also know, so I feel like you're just going to think to yourself, wow, my intuition is good. My intuition is good. Okay, High Priestess, there you go. There you go, right? High Priestess is ruled by Pisces. Pisces is all about intuition. The High Priestess is the most intuitive figure I feel in tarot, all right? It just is. So the fact that this is all just connecting from one card to another just showcases everything that I'm saying, is synchronized. Oh my gosh, you're already going to know about this. Again, it can be knowing that somebody loves you. Right? I'm just giving examples here because this is such an open reading that it's really going to connect, I feel, to majority of those of you that come to see this video. I feel like I'm just speaking right to you. You might feel like, I really feel this person loves me, even though they're hot and cold. And then in May, they could quite literally tell you that they love you. That's the kind of example that I'm seeing. You might feel like someone has, been saying something about you, and then they literally tell you that, and you're like, wow, my intuition was so on point. You may feel this inkling that maybe someone in your family wants to tell you something, and then they literally tell you that. Again, it is that inkling. It's a confession though. So someone here is literally going to confess to you something that you have already felt in your heart, in your soul, and your mind, and you're going to feel like, whoa, that was dramatic, but I already knew. I already had that inkling towards it. Don't ever think that your intuition is not good enough. Sometimes that gut feeling, it's got something going on. Sometimes, a gut feeling can also be the result of stress. Like I do want to mention that as well. But I do feel here that there's something about your intuition which is very, very correct in May as well. And I feel like with all of these retrogrades, because April 25th we had the Pluto retrograde, and then as soon as we jump into May, obviously this is a May reading, we've got here Venus retrograde, Jupiter retrograde, Saturn retrograde. There's just a lot. There's a lot going on, and I feel like, you know, this is really pushing people to come to you and also expose the truth, because the Ace of Swords is about truth and honesty. It is about loyalty and clarity, and so I feel like you're getting a lot of truth here, and you're definitely getting one solid confession, which is going to give you, I think, this sense of, okay, right, great, I know where I stand now, I know what's going on. Okay, that's the Ten of Cups there. You're just going to feel like, wow, this is a personal victory for yourself. Yeah, look at that, personal victory for yourself. Aside from that, May here is bringing you some really beautiful balanced energies. I really feel here that you're going to feel a lot happier in May as well. One of the reasons for this is because, you know, things, especially in regards to the world, things are just getting a little bit better. Like, there is progression in regards to this whole health situation going around. Things are getting slowly but surely better. You know, things are easing up. Is everything going to be absolutely perfect? Probably not. It's a step-by-step process, but things are easing up. So, you know, some progress is better than no progress, which I think is really nice. So that's going to make you feel much more overjoyed and less anxious and stressed about things as well. Ace of Pentacles here shows, again, you're just going to feel really good. You know, it's that coin. You're just going to feel like, all right, I got myself together. Things are getting better. My intuition is on point. You're going to feel so connected towards yourself. You know, you're going to feel like, wow, with that earth energy and that solid gold pentacle, you're going to feel like you know what is going on. I also feel like this confession is just going to make you feel so much stronger towards yourself, and it's going to make you really trust yourself more than anything else. Now, for those of you where this confectionery? Am I thinking about food here? Okay, confession. This confession could come from, you know, a lover, as I mentioned before, and it can actually make you have this sense of victory, like you know where you stand in regards to your future, you know where you're going in terms of your future. So for some of you, it could mean that. Now, for some of you, it could also be a confession from a friend or a family member. Again, this puts you in the perspective of knowing where you stand in relation to this person and also in relation to everything else going on. So it just makes you feel like, all right, at least I know where I stand now. I know what's going on. It's all right. You know, the High Priestess, of course, it's ruled by Pisces, so there's that emotional aspect that's tied to it. But it's like, you know, that those emotions contribute. Of course, you know, you need a bit of rain to make a rainbow. So those emotions contribute to the overall rainbow, which shows that this confession has a lot more depth and a lot more meaning, and it's really going to shape things up for you in May. For some of you, this confession could be an I love you, or I've missed you, or I'm sorry. For some of you, this confession could be much more significant in the sense that it allows you to just move forward. You know, so it's going to do a lot in terms of shaping up your entire month as well. All right, so we've got here the 9 of Wands. Look at this, got the Hierophant ruled by Taurus, so you're just going to feel like you. And again, look at that, we've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess counterpart, so I feel like, you know, this confession is just going to make you feel like you know where you stand in relation to this other person. You're just going to know that, you know, so again, strong energy, and for some of you, this could quite literally mean, you know, coming together with this person, being with this person, or just, you know, realizing, all right, you know, maybe this is it. So big confession, all right? Look at that. The Magician is ruled by Mercury, so there's definitely communication here that I'm picking up on, quite strong. We've also got the Empress, so in May, of course, we've got Taurus season. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the Empress is ruled by Venus, and then, of course, we have the Venus retrograde in May as well. You see how all of these cards are just connecting to one another? Strong communication, lots of growth, lots of progress. The 9 of Wands also shows potential and progress, which also shows, again, that things are getting better in regards to your career. For many of you, things are getting better also in regards to your love life. So there is some form of confession here, but I also feel like things are progressing in your love life, just in general as well, especially if this confession could also be from like a family member or a friend. I still see your love life here getting stronger. 9 to the 10 of Cups is this wish. So there's something here that you've really wanted to know, and I feel like you're going to know it in May. May is the month for you to know all of these things. Look at you looking at that coin. You can also have a financial increase here in May as well. Wow. Unbelievable. In a good way, of course. What a strong, strong reading. Look at that, 6 of Cups. Oh yes, you're getting that cup. And look at that, 7 of Pentacles. You have a lot to reflect upon, a lot to think about. There's a lot of things that are happening in May here. I see here career improvements, advancements. I see here a big confession. I also see here love getting stronger for you as well. Whether or not this confession comes from a person in regards to love or not, or a person that, you know, can be romantically tied to you. I still see here that the confession can be from a lover or it can be from someone else, but regardless, I see here love getting stronger for you. I see a wish coming true, and I also see a lot of this Venus energy surrounding you, communication also. But you're finding out some real big truth here in May as well. But overall, you're going to feel so much more connected towards yourself, and you've got a lot to think about for sure. So Taurus, this is your May reading, and I hope it gave you lots of clarity, information, knowledge. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, my bracelets which are on Etsy, and all that good stuff. There's so many different items on there. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below how this resonated, and do also take care as well. Bye, Taurus.